Hi students, in this video I'll be going through a question regarding the volume and surface area of a pyramid. Okay, so let's read the question. So the diagram shows a pyramid VABCD with a square base. So the base is a square and vertical height Vn. P and Q are midpoints of AB and BC respectively. VQ. So VQ is actually the slant height, okay, or the height of the lateral surface, okay? And okay, an angle VQN is 62 degrees. Okay, so find the total surface area of the pyramid. Okay, so for this part of A of the question, the total surface area will actually consist of the four lateral surface, namely the front, back, left, and right surface, plus the base. Okay, so we know that the base is a square, but we are not given the length of the side of the square. Okay, so definitely one of the things that we need to do is to find the length of the side of the square. And also the next thing, if we want to find the area of one of the lateral surface, we also need to know the length BC, right? Okay, the length BC. So we can use half times BC times VQ to find the area of one lateral surface. And then later on, we just multiply by 4, we get all four lateral surfaces, then we add on to the base. So the length BC, if you recall, the base is a square. So BC is actually the same as AB, alright? Okay, so now our aim should be to try to find AB. Okay, if you look at this diagram, AB is actually half of AB is actually NQ. So if we can find NQ, then we can find AB. If we know AB, we know BC, then in a sense, we have actually managed to solve the entire question. Okay, so how can we find NQ? If you look here, we have triangle VNQ, which is a right angle triangle. We know the angle 62. We know the length 20, which is the hypotenuse. So we should be able to find NQ. Okay, so the angle is 62 degrees over here. NQ, the side that we want to find is actually the adjacent side. And then VQ, the hypotenuse that we have is actually, VQ, the side that we have is actually the hypotenuse. So the trigo ratio that we are going to use is 𝐶, right? 𝐶. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this to find the total surface area. So let's do cosine first. So cosine 62 degree is NQ over 20. Okay, so NQ will be 20 cosine 62. Okay, so this will give us cosine 62. So that will give us 9.3894. Okay, so this is a working step, so we leave more sig so that later on our final answer will be accurate. Okay, so if we know NQ, then we can find AB and BC. Okay, so AB and BC are the same line because it's a square. So AB is 2 times of 9.3894. Okay, so let's calculate this times 2. Okay, so it will be 18.779. Okay, 18.779. Then now we can find the total surface area. So total surface area. So it will be the front plus the back plus the left lateral surface plus the right, then plus the base. Okay, the front, back, left, and right are all the same triangles. Okay, so they have the same area. So the area of one triangle will be half, okay, times the base. So remember this one is now 18.779 cm. Okay, if you draw out the triangle VBC, if you look at it from directly from the front, VBC, this will be the 18.779. Then this one, Q will be over here. Okay, so this one will be the 20, right? So this will be 20, all right? Okay, so now we can use half times base 79 times 20. So there are 4 of these, so we have times 4. then plus the base will be 18.779 square. Okay. So this will be the base. It's a square. Okay, so all we need to do is to calculate this out and then we'll be able to get our answer. We'll square this. Okay, plus 2 times 18.779 20. Okay, so I get 1103.8. So if you round off to 3 sig fig, so 1100 cm square. Okay, so this will be 3 sig fig. Okay, so this to find the total surface area for a pyramid. So just find each of the surfaces and add them all up together. Alright, next part, we need to find the volume. Okay, so we need to remember the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 times base area times the vertical height. Okay, so the vertical height now is Vn. Okay, so now we need to know Vn. Okay, once again, we can use trigo ratio. The angle we have is 62. So Vn will be the opposite side and this 20 will be the hypotenuse. So we're going to use so, alright, to find the vertical height. We already know the base area because we know the base length. Okay, we find earlier. Okay, so let's use sine. So sine 62 equals to Vn opposite over hypotenuse. So Vn will be 20 sine 62 degree. Okay, so we'll get 17.659 cm. 17.659 cm. Okay, so that's Vn. Okay, so now we can find the volume. Okay, 1/3 times base area times height. Okay, so need to remember this formula, okay? So use 18.779 square, okay, base area times the vertical height, 659. Okay, so let's calculate times 18.779 square times 1/3. Okay, so that gives us 2075.8. Okay, round to 2080 cm3. Right, so this is a question regarding the surface area and volume of a pyramid. Alright, so not too difficult.